Archangel Michael says, God has been calling your name again and again, yet you keep turning away without realizing the weight of this moment. Right now, there are only 45 minutes left for a shift that could transform your life forever. Heaven is trying to reach your heart before something unexpected unfolds suddenly in your path. This is not a moment to ignore or take lightly, for the Spirit of God is closer to you than your breath. If you feel these words touching your soul, comment Amen right now to declare your faith. There are seasons when God speaks softly, and there are moments when He speaks urgently, and this is one of those moments. You are standing at the edge of something you cannot yet see, but heaven sees it clearly. The winds of change are already moving, and God is arranging divine interventions for your breakthrough. You are not reading these words by accident. This is a divine appointment, a gentle knock on the door of your heart. I have been sent to remind you that you are chosen, you are loved, and you are protected. Before we continue, I ask from my heart, if this message fills you with hope and touches your soul, like this video to let heaven know you are receiving this call. Child of God, I see the weight you are carrying. I see the battles you are silently fighting and the tears you have hidden from the world. But the Lord has not forgotten you. Every prayer you whispered in the darkness, every fear you carried alone, every longing of your heart has reached the throne of God. The same God who parted the seas, calmed the storms, and raised the broken to life is working on your behalf right now. What feels delayed is not denied. What looks impossible is already written in your favor. There is a reason you came across these words in this very moment. It is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. Heaven has been trying to reach you, but the noise of the world has drowned His gentle voice. Do not ignore Him this time. Something is shifting in the spiritual realm, and you are about to witness unexpected blessings that will leave you in awe of His power. If you trust that God's hand is over your situation, comment 1111 as a sign of your faith. I want you to understand this truth deeply in your spirit: God has never abandoned you. Even when your heart was breaking, He was carrying you. Even when you felt rejected, He was preparing a new chapter for you. You were never unseen, never unheard, and never unloved. Right now, the heavens are aligning blessings, restoration, and healing in your favor. The storms you endured were not meant to destroy you but to refine you. You are being positioned for something greater than what you lost. There are moments in life when God tests the weight of our faith before He releases His miracles. You are in that moment now. The enemy has tried to convince you that nothing will change, that your prayers are unheard, but I tell you with the authority given to me, the battle is already won in the Spirit. Do not let doubt silence your faith. This is the time to stand firm and declare God's promises over your life. Speak life over your family, your finances, your health, and your future, for your words carry power when rooted in faith. You have been set apart for a divine purpose, and nothing can steal what God has prepared for you. The enemy has thrown confusion, fear, and distractions into your path, hoping you would give up, but God's light in you is stronger than any darkness around you. You are about to step into a season where doors will open without explanation, where prayers you prayed long ago will suddenly come to pass, where favor will surround you like a shield. Hold on to hope. Trust God's timing. His plans are unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see them. Right now, I see angels being dispatched on your behalf. They are moving ahead of you, clearing obstacles, protecting you from unseen battles, and aligning divine connections that will change your path. You are not walking alone. The presence of God goes before you, His Spirit surrounds you, and His hand rests upon you. If you believe God's protection is over your life right now, comment 222 to affirm your trust in Him. Stay close to His presence in this hour. Open your heart and listen to His whisper. He is calling you to deeper faith, to trust Him beyond your understanding, to let go of the fears that have held you captive for so long. Your breakthrough is nearer than you think. The next chapter of your life will not be marked by sorrow but by joy, not by loss but by restoration, not by despair but by miracles. Hold these words close, for heaven has spoken them over you today. Do not skip this moment. Do not turn away from His voice. God is moving, and He is calling you to rise in faith. Trust Him with everything you are carrying, for He has already gone ahead of you to make the way. This is your confirmation. Something unexpected, something divine, is about to happen suddenly, and when it does, you will know that it was God all along. Archangel Michael says, "The time is drawing near, and the heavens are still speaking to your heart." These moments are precious, and you cannot afford to turn away now. There are only a few steps left before the breakthrough God has prepared for you is revealed. Right now, everything around you may seem uncertain, but in the unseen, Heaven is arranging every detail of your life perfectly. The Lord is aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to fulfill what He has promised you. If you believe God is working behind the scenes right now, comment 333 to declare your faith. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Child of God, you must understand how deeply you are loved. The Father's heart longs for you to walk in His light, free from fear and doubt. He sees every hidden wound, every silent battle, and every unspoken prayer. Even when you thought no one noticed your pain, He was right there, carrying you through storms you did not have the strength to endure on your own. You have never been forsaken, and you never will be. The Spirit of God surrounds you right now, whispering peace into your heart and strength into your soul. There are moments when the weight of life feels unbearable, when you wonder if your prayers are even heard. I want you to know that every word you have spoken in faith has reached heaven. God has stored every tear, every plea, every cry of your heart, and none of it has been forgotten. The delay you are experiencing is not denial. It is preparation. It is God setting the stage for something so much greater than what you have asked for. Stay strong, for you are closer to your miracle than you realize. Right now, there is a shift happening in the spiritual realm. I can see chains breaking, doors unlocking, and blessings being released with power and speed. What once seemed impossible is becoming possible because the hand of the Lord is moving on your behalf. The enemy has tried to plant seeds of fear and hopelessness in your heart, but the Spirit of God is uprooting every lie and replacing it with faith and courage. If you trust that God's timing is perfect and His promises are true, comment 777 to affirm your belief. You have been through seasons of waiting, seasons where nothing made sense, and seasons where you felt overlooked. But hear this clearly: you are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are loved. And you are being prepared for something extraordinary. God does not waste your pain. Every disappointment, every delay, and every closed door is leading you to a divine turnaround. Soon, you will see why things had to happen the way they did, and your heart will be filled with gratitude for His perfect plan. Do not underestimate the power of what God is about to release into your life. Unexpected blessings are on the way. Miracles you did not even know to pray for are about to find you. Relationships will be restored, health will be renewed, and opportunities will open that no man can shut. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to lean in, to hold on to your faith more tightly than ever before, and to trust that the one who created you is working all things for your good. I see angels surrounding you, protecting you, and guiding your steps. They are clearing paths you cannot yet see, removing obstacles you did not know existed, and preparing divine appointments that will lead you into your next season of favor. Nothing and no one can stop what God has ordained for your life. Stand in confidence knowing that His presence is with you wherever you go. You may have felt overlooked by people, but you have never been overlooked by heaven. While others doubted you, God has been shaping you. While doors closed in your face, He has been preparing greater ones to open. Every struggle you endured was molding you into who He called you to be. Now, the time is near for your breakthrough to unfold suddenly. Do not let doubt steal this moment from you. If you are weary, take heart. God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. He has heard your cries in the night, and He has seen every step of your journey. You are walking into a season of restoration, healing, and favor. The trials you faced were not in vain. They were the foundation of the testimony God is building in your life. Soon, you will look back and see His fingerprints on every detail of your story. Child of God, stay ready. Open your heart and prepare your spirit. Something unexpected is about to happen suddenly, and when it does, you will know beyond any doubt that the Lord has been with you all along. Trust Him now, for He is closer than you think. Archangel Michael says, "The window of time is closing, and heaven is speaking urgently to your heart right now." There are divine movements happening around you that your eyes cannot yet see, and God is preparing to release something extraordinary into your life. These next moments are sacred, and the Lord is calling you to lean closer to His presence. If you believe that God's hand is upon your life and guiding your steps even now, comment 555 to declare your trust. Beloved child of God, I see the weight you have been carrying, the silent prayers you whispered when no one was listening, and the deep longing within your heart for answers. You have walked through valleys that tested your strength and faced storms that tried to break your spirit, yet you are still standing. You are still breathing, and that alone is proof that God is not finished with you. His plans for you are still alive, and they are filled with hope, restoration, and blessings beyond measure. You have been through battles that others cannot comprehend. There were nights when you questioned your worth, mornings when you struggled to find strength, and days when you felt unseen. But hear this: the Lord saw every tear. He walked with you in every silent moment, even when you felt alone. Nothing in your journey has been hidden from Him. He is the God who sees, the God who hears, and the God who delivers. Right now, heaven is calling you into a new season. A divine shift is unfolding, and God is aligning events that will accelerate your life in unexpected ways. The doors that seemed locked are being unlocked. The prayers you thought were unanswered are about to be fulfilled. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The pain you endured will become the testimony that lifts others in faith. If you are ready to receive what God has been preparing for you, comment 1212 to declare your faith boldly. Beloved, you must know this: you are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified from God's promises because of your past. He has called you chosen. He has called you His own. You are engraved on the palm of His hand, and nothing can separate you from His love. The enemy has tried to convince you that your story is over, but God is writing a new chapter, and it is more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Do not let fear hold you back from what God is preparing to release into your life. Fear will whisper that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that your time has passed. But faith declares something greater, that God's timing is perfect, His plans are flawless, and His blessings are unstoppable. This is the season where faith must rise higher than fear, where trust must outweigh doubt, and where your spirit must remain open to the leading of God's hand. I see angels surrounding you right now, standing guard over your life and carrying messages of divine favor. They are moving ahead of you, creating pathways where none existed before, breaking barriers, and orchestrating divine connections you could not have arranged on your own. You are not walking this journey alone. The Lord has stationed His angels around you to protect, guide, and strengthen you in every step you take. You may not see the full picture yet, but I assure you, God is moving. What feels like chaos is turning into divine order. What seems delayed is aligning perfectly with His appointed time. The waiting has been painful, but the reward is closer than you think. Soon, you will stand in awe at how suddenly everything shifts in your favor. You will look back on this season and realize that every unanswered prayer, every closed door, and every tear was part of a greater plan. Your breakthrough will not come by your strength, your wisdom, or your striving. It will come by God's power alone. He is moving mountains you cannot see. He is calming storms you do not know are forming. He is placing you in rooms you never dreamed of entering. What is coming will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural, undeniable, and unstoppable. If you believe God's divine favor is about to overflow in your life, comment 999 to claim it in faith. Beloved, stay close to His heart in this hour. The next chapter of your story is unfolding, and you are stepping into a season marked by miracles, restoration, and answered prayers. Trust that what God has spoken over your life will come to pass. The unexpected is about to happen suddenly, and when it does, you will know without question that it was His hand all along. Archangel Michael says, "Time is moving swiftly, and heaven's call upon your life grows stronger with every passing moment." Right now, the Spirit of God is stirring something deep within you. There is a shift in the atmosphere, and the Lord is preparing to release sudden breakthroughs, unexpected blessings, and divine protection over your life. You are standing on the edge of something extraordinary, and this is the moment to hold tightly to your faith. If you believe that God's promises are working in your favor right now, comment 1010 to affirm your trust. Beloved child of God, the battles you have faced were never meant to destroy you. Every trial, every delay, and every disappointment was preparing you for a greater victory. Heaven has seen your perseverance, your tears, and your prayers whispered in secret. You have been tested, but you have not been abandoned. God has been walking with you in every step, and even now, His presence surrounds you like a shield. The pain you endured is becoming the foundation for the blessings that are about to pour into your life. There were times when you questioned whether God heard you. Times when it felt like your prayers fell into silence. But hear this truth today, not a single word you prayed has been ignored. Every sigh, every tear, every longing in your heart has been recorded in heaven. God has been preparing the answer, shaping the outcome, and aligning the right moment to bring forth what you have been waiting for. Delay is not denial, it is divine preparation for a breakthrough greater than you imagined. I see a fresh wind of favor approaching your life. Doors that were closed are about to swing open with divine authority. Opportunities that were hidden will suddenly reveal themselves. Relationships that were broken will begin to heal. The weight you have been carrying is about to be lifted because God is stepping into your situation with power and grace. If you trust that His hand is moving right now, comment 1717 to declare your faith. Beloved, you are not here by accident. These words are not reaching you by coincidence. This moment is orchestrated by God Himself to remind you that you are chosen, cherished, and deeply loved. The world may have overlooked you, but heaven has not. The storms you survived have positioned you for a season of supernatural favor. The Lord is about to reveal why you had to endure what you endured and why certain doors had to close, because He has prepared better ones for you to walk through. I want you to understand something very important. The unexpected blessings that are coming will arrive suddenly. You will not have time to prepare in the natural, but your spirit must be ready. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith active. Keep declaring God's promises over your life even when nothing seems to be happening. You are stepping into a divine alignment where everything will begin to make sense, and the goodness of God will overtake you in ways that leave you speechless. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams: luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. I see angels stationed around you even now, guarding your steps, protecting your family, and clearing every unseen obstacle from your path. They are carrying messages of favor and provisions of breakthrough. They are ensuring that what God has promised you cannot be stolen, delayed, or destroyed. You are not walking alone. The Creator of the heavens has commanded His heavenly armies to go before you and secure your victory. The season you are entering will not be like the seasons you have endured. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was pain, there will be healing. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. The presence of God will bring light to every dark place and peace to every storm raging in your soul. His love is wrapping around you right now, restoring your strength, and igniting your faith for what is to come. Hold on to this truth: you are divinely protected. No weapon formed against you can prosper when the Lord Himself surrounds you. There may be storms, but they will not destroy you. There may be battles, but they will not defeat you. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb, and the power of heaven is fighting for you in ways you cannot yet see. This is the moment to release your fears, surrender your doubts, and step boldly into the promises God has spoken over your life. If you believe God is aligning miracles in your favor right now, comment 1515 to receive this promise in faith. Soon, what you thought was impossible will unfold before your very eyes. The unexpected is coming suddenly, and when it arrives, you will know without a doubt that the Lord Himself has done it. Archangel Michael says, "The time is moving quickly, and heaven is speaking with great urgency to your heart." God has been calling you to draw closer to Him because something powerful and unexpected is about to unfold in your life. Right now, His Spirit is surrounding you, preparing your heart, your mind, and your path for a sudden shift that will change everything. If you feel these words are speaking directly to your spirit, comment 1313 to confirm your faith. Beloved child of God, you have been through seasons where the weight of life felt unbearable. You have carried burdens in silence, fought battles unseen by others, and endured storms that threatened to break you. But you are still here. You are still standing. That alone is proof of God's presence and protection over your life. Every tear you cried was seen by Him, and every prayer you whispered reached His throne. You were never forgotten, and you never walked alone. The struggles you faced were not meaningless. The delays, the disappointments, and the closed doors were not signs of rejection but signs of preparation. God was shaping you, refining your faith, and positioning you for the blessings that are now drawing near. What seemed like setbacks were actually divine setups for greater breakthroughs. Soon, you will understand why certain seasons felt so heavy, for the weight of your purpose required the depth of your preparation. I see a sudden move of God approaching your life. It will come unexpectedly, shifting situations you thought were unchangeable. Prayers you have been carrying for years will be answered in ways that leave you speechless. Opportunities will appear that no man could orchestrate, and doors you thought were permanently shut will open wide in your favor. This is not ordinary favor, this is divine favor, and it will move swiftly. If you trust God is aligning everything for your good, comment 888 to declare your trust. Beloved, I need you to remember this truth: you are chosen. You are not here by chance. God designed you with purpose, and every detail of your life is known to Him. The enemy has tried to distract you, discourage you, and make you believe that you are forgotten, but heaven has marked you for blessings. The same power that raised the dead, parted the seas, and silenced storms is working in your life right now. Nothing and no one can stop what God has ordained for you. You have walked through valleys that made you question everything, but soon, you will stand on the mountaintop of victory. The tests you endured are turning into testimonies. The pain you suffered is becoming the foundation for joy and restoration. God is turning your ashes into beauty, your sorrow into dancing, and your confusion into clarity. Stay steadfast, for the season of transformation has already begun. Even now, angels are positioned around you, protecting you from dangers you cannot see and guiding your steps toward divine appointments. They are working in the unseen, ensuring that every plan of the enemy is dismantled and every promise of God is fulfilled. You may feel weary, but you are not defeated. You may feel surrounded, but in truth, heaven's armies surround you, and God Himself goes before you. There are moments when the waiting feels endless, but beloved, your waiting is not wasted. God has been preparing the right time, the right connections, and the right opportunities. Suddenly, everything will align, and you will walk into blessings that have been stored up for you all along. You will stand in awe as God unfolds His perfect plan, and you will testify of His goodness. Do not be afraid of what you cannot control. Do not let fear consume your heart. The Lord is your protector, your provider, and your deliverer. He has carried you this far, and He will not fail you now. Even when the path seems uncertain, walk by faith and not by sight, for God is already working out the details of your breakthrough. If you believe His power is greater than every obstacle you face, comment 666 to claim this promise in faith. Beloved, open your heart and receive this truth: God is not finished with you yet. The unexpected is coming suddenly, and it will be a reminder that His timing is perfect and His plans are unshakable. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Hold tightly to your faith, for the next chapter of your life will be filled with restoration, favor, and miracles beyond what you have imagined. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is moving swiftly on your behalf, and the Spirit of God is calling you closer than ever before. The hour is urgent, and these moments are sacred. The Lord is preparing to release sudden blessings, unexpected breakthroughs, and divine protection into your life. The things you have been waiting for, praying for, and believing for are about to align in ways that will leave you in awe of His power." If you believe God's hand is working in your life right now, comment 1414 to declare your faith. Beloved child of God, I know the weight you've been carrying in your heart. You have faced battles that have shaken your spirit and endured storms that made you question everything you once believed. Yet you are still standing, and that alone is evidence of God's strength sustaining you. Even in your weakest moments, His hand has never left you. Every silent prayer, every hidden tear, and every longing in your heart has been heard in heaven. You were never alone, not for a single moment. The season you have walked through has been one of testing and preparation. What looked like delays were divine setups. What felt like rejection was God's redirection. Every door that closed was leading you closer to the right one, and every setback you faced was shaping you for something greater. Soon, you will see that nothing was wasted, not even the pain. God has been molding your character, strengthening your faith, and aligning your steps with His perfect plan. Right now, there is a shift happening in the unseen. God is overturning situations that seemed permanent, breaking chains that held you back, and opening doors that no man can shut. The blessings prepared for you will arrive suddenly and unexpectedly, but you must be ready to receive them with faith. Do not allow fear to whisper that it cannot happen for you. Heaven's resources are limitless, and the favor of God knows no boundaries. If you believe the impossible is about to become possible, comment 444 to declare your trust. Beloved, there is an anointing resting upon your life. You are chosen, and your story carries a divine purpose. The world may have overlooked you, but the Creator of the universe has called you by name. The enemy tried to break you, to convince you that your prayers were in vain, but God has preserved you for this very moment. You are stepping into a season where His promises will be fulfilled, and His goodness will overflow in every area of your life. I see angels moving on your behalf, clearing obstacles, softening hearts, and preparing divine alignments that will shift everything in your favor. They are guarding you from unseen dangers, fighting battles you do not even know exist, and ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are covered. You are protected. You are being led into the blessings prepared for you since the beginning of time. Your current circumstances are not the end of your story. The challenges you face are temporary, but God's promises are eternal. This is the time to rise in faith and believe again. The dreams you thought were lost are being revived. The prayers you thought were unanswered are about to manifest. The situations you thought were beyond repair are being restored by God's hand. Stay rooted in faith, for your breakthrough is closer than it appears. I want you to prepare your heart because what is coming will happen suddenly. The same God who spoke creation into existence, who parted the seas, and who silenced storms is the same God who is moving in your life today. He has not forgotten you, and He has not abandoned His plans for you. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. There will be moments where the enemy tries to bring confusion, fear, and doubt into your spirit, but you must remember this truth: God's power is greater than any force that rises against you. Stand firm in your faith. Speak life over your situation. Declare His promises boldly, and refuse to let despair steal your hope. If you believe that your season of victory has already begun, comment 1616 to claim it in faith. Beloved, lift your eyes toward heaven and hold on to this truth: the unexpected is coming, and it will come suddenly. What God has prepared for you is greater than what you have lost, greater than what you imagined, and greater than the pain you endured. Soon, you will stand in awe and testify of His goodness, declaring that it was His hand that carried you all along. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is calling you more urgently than ever before." The Spirit of God is moving, and this moment is not to be ignored. Something divine is unfolding around you, even if you cannot yet see it. The Lord is preparing to release sudden breakthroughs, miraculous turnarounds, and blessings that will arrive when you least expect them. Right now, the atmosphere around you is shifting, and the angels are positioning everything in alignment with God's perfect plan. If you feel this message touching your heart, comment 1818 to declare your faith. Beloved child of God, I see how long you've been waiting. I see the nights you cried silently, wondering if your prayers were heard. I see the weight you have carried on your shoulders, trying to stay strong when everything around you felt uncertain. But I am here to remind you that every tear has been counted, and every word you whispered in faith has been heard in heaven. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved, and God's eyes have never left you. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The pain you endured, though heavy, was not wasted. The delays you experienced were not punishments, but preparation. The unanswered prayers were never ignored, they were being perfected. God has been shaping your character, refining your spirit, and strengthening your faith for the blessings that are now approaching. What you thought was lost is being restored, and what you believed was over is about to come alive again. Right now, I see a sudden shift happening in the unseen. Doors that have been closed for years will open without warning. Situations that once seemed hopeless will be transformed. Relationships that were broken will find healing. Finances that were struggling will overflow. This is the season where the unexpected becomes reality, where the impossible bows to the power of God's Word. If you trust His hand is working, comment 1919 to claim this promise in faith. Beloved, you have been chosen for a divine purpose. The battles you faced were evidence of the greatness within you. The enemy tried to break you, distract you, and silence your faith, but here you are, standing, believing, and holding on. That resilience in your heart is no accident. God has placed His strength within you, and His Spirit surrounds you like a shield. I see angels surrounding you even now, carrying the blessings and protection that heaven has assigned to you. They are clearing unseen obstacles, guarding your steps, and aligning divine appointments that will shift your destiny. You are being led to places you never thought possible, and God's favor will make a way where there was no way. The season of silence is ending. Where there has been confusion, God will bring clarity. Where there has been pain, He will bring healing. Where there has been loss, He will bring restoration. Your heart may have grown weary, but hold on a little longer, for the breakthrough you have prayed for is closer than you think. Beloved child, release the weight of the past. Do not allow regret, guilt, or fear to hold you back from the blessings ahead. God is not looking at where you have failed, He is focused on where He is leading you. The mistakes of yesterday cannot stop the miracles of tomorrow. Walk in faith, for your story is still being written by the author of creation, and the next chapter will be filled with His glory. I want you to prepare your spirit, for what is coming will happen suddenly. God is about to answer prayers you thought He had forgotten. Unexpected favor will surround you, and blessings will arrive so quickly that you will know it could only be His hand. Even the areas of your life where you feel stuck are about to be transformed by His power. If you believe your breakthrough is near, comment 2020 to receive this in faith. Beloved, trust Him even when you cannot see the way forward. God has gone before you, arranging divine order where there has been chaos. His timing is perfect, and His plan cannot be delayed or denied. Soon, you will testify that what seemed impossible was made possible by the Lord's hand. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your spirit ready, for the unexpected is about to happen suddenly, and it will change everything. Archangel Michael says, "The hour is drawing near, and heaven is speaking to you with divine urgency." You are standing on the edge of a miraculous shift, and the Spirit of God is preparing to move suddenly in your life. This is not an ordinary moment. This is a sacred appointment designed by the Lord Himself to remind you that His hand is upon you and that His promises are unshakable. If you feel your heart responding to these words, comment 2121 to declare your faith in what God is about to do. Beloved child of God, I know the battles you have faced. I see the pain you've carried and the questions that have filled your heart in the quiet of the night. There were days when you felt like giving up, nights when your tears became your only prayer, and moments when you questioned if God truly heard you. But hear me clearly now, every prayer has been heard, and none of your tears have been wasted. Heaven has recorded every longing, every sigh, every cry of your heart. What you thought was a season of silence was a season of preparation. God has been positioning you, refining you, and shaping you for what lies ahead. You may have thought He was distant, but He has been working quietly, arranging every detail of your life for this moment. The delay was not denial. The waiting was not punishment. It was God's way of preparing a blessing so great that it required a perfect alignment of His timing. Right now, there is a stirring in the spiritual realm. Chains are breaking. Mountains are being moved. The unseen barriers that have stood in your way are being removed by the authority of God's hand. Where the enemy tried to create chaos, heaven is releasing divine order. Where you once saw defeat, God is establishing victory. If you believe He is moving powerfully in your life today, comment 2222 to receive this promise in faith. Beloved, you are chosen and deeply loved. The enemy has fought so hard against you because your destiny carries great purpose. The attacks you endured were not signs of weakness but evidence of your calling. You are anointed. You are set apart. And no force of darkness can take from you what God has prepared for you. Every weapon formed against you will fail, and every plan of the enemy will fall into nothing, for heaven's armies are standing guard over your life right now. I see angels being dispatched to surround you. They are carrying blessings, protection, and divine instructions on your behalf. They are moving ahead of you, preparing the way, and aligning the right people, places, and opportunities to fulfill God's plan for your life. You are not walking into this next season alone. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. The Creator of the universe has gone before you, and His Spirit will guide you every step of the way. The season of struggle is coming to an end. Where there has been sorrow, joy is being restored. Where there has been confusion, clarity is being released. Where there has been lack, abundance is being poured out. The Lord is turning your mourning into dancing, your pain into testimony, and your brokenness into beauty. Soon, you will understand why the battles were necessary, because they are leading you into blessings you never thought possible. Do not allow fear to hold you back from what God is preparing to release. Fear whispers that you are not worthy, that you are forgotten, and that your time has passed. But faith declares something greater, that God has chosen you, that His love is unshakable, and that His timing is perfect. Keep standing in faith, beloved, for heaven is working on your behalf, even in this very moment.